I like that. That was a hell of a shot.
Was has to be careful not to give Ramesh too many in that line.
What a beautiful delivery. Ramesh has gone. On the replay, you will see that that is as good a ball as you could ever wish to bowl. It's drawn the batsman into the stroke. It's pitched, I reckon, around about middle and off, and then hit the outside of off. And very difficult to play. A beautiful piece of bowling by Shaminder Bas.
Well, the secret of success here is the length and the late movement. It's the kind of length an opener doesn't like too much, very much full, which means he has to get his footwork right. And he was new at the crease, very fresh. He's gone for 5. First wicket gone. For the Indians, this is going to be a bit of a blow. Rahul Dravid, the next man in. Man in form.
It's going to be Eric Abashanta. It's a very good delivery. It's the left-hander, and then swung after it's gone past him and on its way to the keeper. Well, they're shouting for the catch, but umpire Shepherd has said no.
Have a look at this. There was that instinctive shout for leg before. Then just on second thoughts, they felt that Rahul Dravid may have got some bat on it, and that's the reason for the second more strong appeal.
Well, there's some swing and movement off the seam out there, but Ganguly has judged that perfectly. Pleased about bowling a half volley on leg stump, but it's been dealt with quite beautifully by Rahul Dravid. 18 for 1, and we've 4 gone here. Eric Abashanta has been taken off at the river end, and Pramodya Wickramasinghe is going to bowl now. That's a decent start. For Dravid, that is. Not quite so good for Wickramasinghe. Nice shot again. So 8 from the first 2 balls. That was the result of the first one being so short. He's tried to get that up onto a good length spot, but just over-pitched it a bit and got it just a little towards leg stump. Wickramasinghe won't want to meet Ranatunga's eyes at the moment. A long hop outside off stump, an over-pitched delivery on about middle and leg, and now one on leg stump, and a good shot. Leg buys, I imagine. Yeah, given it as an edge. In that case, the Sri Lankans will be a little aggrieved that the wicketkeeper wasn't quite able to get across. What a good shot. If anything, that's the best of the strokes on view today. Lovely, authentic off-drive. 51 for 1, 7 gone.
That's a beautiful stroke. These two together play with the most immaculate straight bats. It's a gorgeous shot. Well, we saw a lot of these two batting together at Lord's against England in the Test match. Ganguly got 100 on that occasion and Dravid just missed out. That's short. Buss trying to compensate for being driven through the offside. Dravid on is in a flash. 67 for 1 after 9. Great shot. This partnership now 72 from only 64 balls. Just the start that India wanted. Good shot. That's down the longest boundary here. Down a backward point. It was there in a flash. Beautiful stroke, too much width. And what a way to reach a 50. Well, he looks pumped up, Rahul Dravid.
He's really taken the initiative away from the Sri Lankans, batted extremely well. Very positive and aggressive.
Comes up in rather ungainly fashion for India. But they're off to a flying start.
Shot. Now, there's a man out at deep point. And what timing! Now, that was a ball that seemed from the angle we're on here to go straight on, and he hasn't thrashed it. He's just given it a gentle little cut behind point. That's a beautiful stroke. Gosh, that's good timing. .50 for Sourav Ganguly. Lovely innings. I suppose you could say slightly overshadowed by that of Rahul Dravid, but not by much. Well, that's really good cricket. Just the little turn. As soon as he hit it, he placed it so softly. Fielder out there. Perhaps the captain brought him in, but that is asking for trouble to be in that far. At least he's making his point. He's coming back to exactly the same spot until Ranatuka moves him.
Well, Jayasuriya was livid with that fielder there for moving in, and I think what did it was that 2 runs of the previous ball. And if he was standing on the boundary line, that would have been an easy catch.
Well, he's giving it lots of air, which is so brave on this ground. Oh, and I don't think he took that cleanly. Well, they've called for the replay. Watch Muratharan in here. Ganguly's struggling. And what knocks off the bails? Is it the hand or was it the ball? It's very difficult to tell from that.
But the amazing thing is the fielders are back in their positions. So Muralidhar, he reckons that he has knocked the bails off with his hands because he's ready to bowl, just waiting for a confirmation from the TV umpire.
Look at the hand, and look at the ball. Look at the bails.
TV umpire has gone with the player's viewpoint.
second again. Well, they're going for the third. It is a long boundary out there on the offside, and Jar Warden has got a lot of ground to make up. He had the captain's glare a few moments ago for a minor boob on the boundary, but that's a big one. Poor old Eric. Well, I thought that might be the first six of the day. Ravinda de Silva now from the pavilion end.
Shot. Yeah, unlucky not to get six. He's hit that off the meat of the bat end. That's a beautiful stroke. So superbly placed. They've brought the man up inside the fielding circle at short fine leg. Ganguly has placed it perfectly. 203 for 1, 35 gone. Old Dravid is on 99. And there it is, 100 for Dravid. A magnificent innings. It's a privilege to be on the ground today to watch these two. They've been in terrific form and they've been wonderfully entertaining. Mid-on is up. He hasn't quite got that off the meat of the bat, but it's still gone for 4. 217 for 1 and 37 gone. That's a wonderful shot. He was actually beaten in the flight there. It was very well bowled by Muralita, and it has disappeared into the far yonder over extra cover.
It could almost be called a mishit. Well, that's well bowled, but very well played. Wonderful late adjustment. Well, we've seen all manner of sixes today. We've seen lofted ones, and that was a skimmer. Dravid's on 119. This is Upashanta. Well, you know, when it isn't your day, it simply isn't your day. That's gone like a shell, and it's bouncing back. In the air. Oh dear. Poor old Eric again. Dravid's on in a bad tournament, is he? And that's a chance. Mahanama not able to get underneath that one. Again, that really was a sitter.
Well, just got the impression there that he didn't want the ball to come to him. In the end, he had to go.
Well, his throw hit the stumps. And we'll await to see the third umpire's decision on this. Very, very tight indeed. And in fact, he's been dispatched. Travis out for 145. A really fabulous knock. And here he is, Sachin Tendulkar.
Not much he can do because that partnership was a fabulous one for the Indians.
There's 6 more. I don't think he really timed that either. Simply hitting through, hitting straight. There it goes again. Never taken out insurance in that stand. That's Ganguly's 7th 6. Well, there's some reward for him. Tendulkar, clean bowled, he makes only 2. But somehow I don't think there'll be a single disappointed Indian supporter here today. It may not be Sachin's day, but we've seen some wonderful batting from his teammates. Now the new batsman is Ajay Jadeja, busy batsman. Brilliant running. Oh, it's a collision there, though. Well, that's terrific. And Ganguly has time here to beat that 194. Oh, well taken. And finally, Sri Lanka cling on to a catch. That's the first one they've taken. They've had some opportunities. And Robin Singh has come up the order. Oh, he's gone for it straight away. 2 catches and 2 balls. Old experience there of Aravinda de Silva.
Going for the big one straight away. Not quite middling it, but this is a very, very good catch. Just went miles up in the air. Silva keeping the sun off his eyes. Kept his eyes on the ball all the time till the very end and took it comfortably.
Azharuddin has come in at number 7. Fine leg is up.
So now this is the highest score by an Indian in World Cup cricket. He's gone past Kapil Dev, and that's a fantastic achievement.
And there's 4 more. Beautiful bloke, and that's 6. Is now the 2nd highest team score in a one-day international. 2nd highest ever. The highest score, 398 for 5. It's held by Sri Lanka. Don't think they'll get that. 2 balls to go. Ganguly on strike. Well, he's going for it. There's a chance here for Sri Lanka. And finally, Ganguly's innings comes to a close. A superb achievement, 183. He's hit 7 sixes, 17 fours. And whoever you might be supporting in this ground today will not forget this innings. Absolutely brilliant.
Astonishing Indian batting, the second highest total in the history of one-day internationals. The partnership between Ganguly and Dravid, 318, the highest ever stand in one-day international cricket. And Ganguly's 183, the second highest score in World Cup history and the highest by an Indian player in World Cup competition.
If he hits, it's close. Well, he has hit, and umpire Shepherd's called for the slow motion replay. The Indians think they've got him. It's Jayasuriya. It would be a terrible start for Sri Lanka if he's short of his ground here. Let's watch it.
Well, it looks very much short. The celebrations are begun as far as the Indians are concerned. Srinath doesn't have a good throwing arm because of the shoulder injury.
He's gone, isn't he? What a terrible start for Sri Lanka. Wonderful throw by Srinath, who had no time at all to take aim. I think he'll be talking his teammates through that for a while to come.
Well, we talked about 2 players who are capable of reaching that score of 374. One is going back into the pavilion. So it's been a good day for the Indians, gone for 3.
Number 3 on the squad, number 3 on the scoreboard, Marlon Atapatu.
That's the first boundary for Sri Lanka with their leg byes.
Well, the Sri Lankans have registered their first boundary in the shortest part of the ground.
And this is Prasad, Venkatesh Prasad. Glorious stroke. Lovely shot. And in many ways, Atapatu and Dravid are quite similar batsmen. Both love to drive. And there's 4 more to Atapatu.
Well, I had my doubts whether to have 2 slips is a good idea. It's 19 for 1. Well, it's a nice flat wicket, we all know that. Not much of sideways movement. Anything that's pitched up, the batsmen, if they go through the line nice and straight, they'll get the same result.
That's going to be a good shout. It's out. The second strike for India in the 5th over. And both batsmen have been dismissed. The gamble in promoting Kaluwitharana failing today. And he follows Jayasuriya now back to the pavilion, 23 for 2. Being trapped well in front.
Well, Srinath just too good for Romesh Kaluwitharana.
To cut back.
Well, sometimes the way the batsman plays also influences the umpire's decision. You could see a very casual shot being played by Kaluwitharana. Whether that ball would have actually hit middle stump, I doubt very much. Arvind De Silva. Now he's the man Sri Lankans will totally depend on. He's got a great record against the Indians. And his 1999 World Cup record will begin to change maybe against his favourite opponents.
There's 4 more. A bit more of a thump about that one. I didn't think it would take Sri Lanka too long to locate that short boundary for themselves. Moved on now to 44 for 2. They've got a long, long way to go. It's a fine stroke. It's a long boundary out there today on the leg side. A paradox really with the very short straight boundaries. That stroke might have produced a boundary on many other grounds.
We have 2 men out there, both good players, and they know precisely what they've got to do. Good afternoon, Ravi.
Good afternoon, Richie. Afternoon, everybody. That's a belligerent reply here from Attappadu. It's as good a shot as any we've seen today.
There's a man at deep third, but his effort is of little account.
Now we see the first bowling change. Mohanty being introduced into the attack.
And there's a good stroke. Now that's just the sort of thing Sri Lanka want. They need a bit of luck. They face a very big task here. 60 for 2 in 11. That is one to mark down. Wasn't all that short. Not as though Venkat Prasad had dropped it in and tried to bounce him or anything like that. It was just short of a good length. And at the same spot, different type shot. This time off the front foot. Beautifully timed and angled to perfection. Has flicked the pad on the way through. Bowler Mohanty is extremely disappointed, no more so than the rest of the fieldsmen. And that must have been the bat hitting the pad.
Well, it might just be a lucky escape for Arvinder De Silva there.
He's gone. That is as plumb as anything you'll see. And the batsman didn't really wait for a moment. The batsman knew that he'd missed one that was absolutely dead straight.
Well, Attappadu knew it. He knew he was a dead duck once he missed this. He mentioned he has this ability to get the ball back off the seam. That was plumb. Harsh Shepherd's finger went up. Attappadu dismissed when he was looking good. 29 of 29, 74 for 3.
Mahela Jayawardene, he's only 21 and looks very good. Four. Good shot.
And this man's a very talented young player. And this is a great way to get off the mark. Blistering shot through the offside.
Yes. A good sliding top spinner. He's reluctant to make a move, but he's going to have to because the umpire's already stuck his finger up and brought it down. Jayawardene was just saying goodbye, I think.
Well, the umpire there reckoning that the bat came down a little too late. That ball would have definitely hit the stumps. He's not happy, but he has to go. Kumble's picked up another wicket.
79 for 4. Jayawardene has gone. Oh, dear. Don't be right in thinking He thought that might be swinging away from him rather than in.
Just for a moment, he must have had his heart in his mouth there, Ranatunga. Struck outside the line. That's what saved him.
Good shot for 4. Ranatunga hasn't bothered to run. Four more. Not good fielding. So 2 boundaries from the over.
A very important game this, as you can see from the table. Both teams need the points. Here's Srinath. In the air, but safe. $102 for 4 now. Great shot. They've got to do something.
Some of the felt that both Ranatunga and De Silva had decided they're just going to stay there, but see a positive stroke from Ranatunga. Got to really take the attack on if they really think of going for the 373.
Oh, that's an absolute cracker. That sounded like a rifle. Well, is this a start, I wonder? There's 50. It looks as if he means it too.
Yeah, he's gone. Well, he started to walk. But was he starting to walk to the edge of the return crease or actually to go home?
Well, he's played a few of these shots. The shot on pull of a fuller length delivery, not a short ball. Missed a few of those, connected a few of those, missed this time, and Shepherd reckons that would have hit the stumps. He doesn't think so. But really, this is the wicket the Indians needed. Aravinda De Silva gone for 56. It's 147 for 5. That brings in Roshan Mahanama to join the captain.
It's in the air, but safe. And a good shot. He played that from leg side. He just gave himself a bit of room for it. Played it out over extra cover mid-off. That is conclusive. Robin Singh is very much a hard worker in this Indian side. He has just struck a big blow. The Sri Lankan captain goes just at the moment where he'd have been thinking, OK, we've got to push it along.
Well, got a chance to play in this game, Robin Singh, because Mongia was injured. And what a good outing it's been for him with the ball, which has been his problem in this tournament. And now he picks up the wicket of Arjuna Ranatunga and does his confidence a world of good.
181 for 6 now. Shaminda Vastavan coming in, Erika Prashanta, then Pramaja Vikramasinghe and Mattaya Muralidharan to come.
That's going to be a simple catch. Just about as gentle as they come. Ramesh had a quiet day. He made only 5. He cleared the way for that record partnership, but he's taken a catch. But sends Shamanda Vas back to the dressing room.
Well, Robin Singh saw him coming. He pushed that one in quicker, dug it in shorter. Shamanda Vas never got hold of it. He got it high on the bat. Simple catch to mid-off. Ramesh made no mistake. And Sri Lanka now looking down the hole. 187 for 7.
And the new batsman, Upashanta, had one of those days, at least up to now, that he would like to forget. A single to Mahanama brings up Sri Lanka's 200. It's been a battle. They've lost 7 wickets on the way, and they still need 174 to win from here. This time there's no mistake. A neat catch for Azharuddin. Upashanta's day is complete. He's made 5. And Sri Lanka lose their 8th wicket, 203 for 8.
You can see the seam there, nice and upright. Bit of bounce there, and this time Mohammad Azharuddin not making any mistakes. Straight to him, pretty straightforward chance. Upashanta gone. Robin Singh has picked up his 4th wicket here, 203 for 8.
That's Wickramasinghe coming in at number 10. He's got a bit to do, 19 and over.
Oh, good thinking. Oh! What was that?
Good throw from square leg. You can see the lights though behind. The light itself not good. Tendulkar's had a quiet day with the bat. He made only a couple, but that looks good enough to me. One of the biggest cheers of the day. Sachin Tendulkar, the real star of Indian cricket. And that ends Roshan Mahanama's innings. At for 32, 204 for 9. The writing on the wall, I'm afraid. Last man in, Mattaya Muralitharan. And that could well be 4 more. This should be it. It's all over. Tendulkar takes the catch. India have thoroughly outplayed Sri Lanka here. Very good for their 2 points. Sri Lanka condemned to defeat by 150.